Today on OK Garage and Mountain Adventures, we're going to be a plumber. Someone ran over a hydrant valve for an RV spot. It's where the valve is up top, big blue handle. I'll show you when we get up there, and then the valve is in the ground. So when it freezes, there's no water to freeze. It shuts off underground. This is the second time that this has happened. So I'm going to replace it with a standard gate valve, and it's going to be right at ground level and kind of make it idiot proof. If someone runs over it, they're going to have damage to their part when I get done. So anyway, I will see you at the site. The way this works, the valve is down here. Open it up here, and then water comes out. When you close it, there's a weep hole, and the water drains out of this pipe. So when it freezes, there's no water in here to freeze. That's good when there's no water turned on. That's bad when I have an RVer here in the winter, and they have to run a heated hose, and we zip tie the hose so it gets some of the heat from the heating element in the hose. So what I'm going to do is put a valve that's down at ground level, and it'll have a cover on it, and they'll just run the heated hose to it when no one's hooked up to it, turn it off. It's going to have the PEX pipe. PEX pipe will freeze, but it can freeze. Copper and metal will, when the water expands, it'll break the whatever pipe it is. The PEX will expand enough to where it's not going to break when it freezes. So it can freeze, but it can freeze and recover from it. So we'll finish digging that out. There's some water in the hole still. We'll get that dug out, water out, and then I'll start my repair job. So I've got the hole cleaned out. I wiped the end of the PVC off. I'll put primer on it and cement on it. Okay. The camera was off. What I did is I put a threaded elbow here. The hydrant keeps on getting broken off at the base. So I put an threaded elbow here, and then PEX pipe up here. I'm going to put a sleeve over it. And then I'm going to put a big rock. So if it gets run over, it's going to go over the sleeve that's protecting it. The big rock will hopefully put a scratch or a dent on whatever is running over it. So I'll let my tank fill up and make sure I don't have any leaks. And then I'll put my sleeve and fill dirt back in here. Okay, I've got too many shut-off valves up there. One of them is still shut off. So we should have some water. You can hear it bubbling. My jet pump hadn't primed, so it's just going to be gravity for now. I think it has to fill up the rest of the park. So, okay, we'll come back in a few minutes when I get water pressure. I'll go get my sleeve to put over it. Hey, there's one right here. No. Yeah, so that's exactly what it was. Pack this pipe full of crud. Whoa! And it just undid. Fun, fun. Remember when I said it was raining? That's the least of my problems. See if I can put this back in. The challenge is to my wife, yeah, you can take a shower right quick. Water's back on. Put that over where it's just a little bit wet. Tighten this up. I can't see anything. The water level is up. It's not leaking up here. I don't know if it's leaking down there or not. Because the water's just high above the fitting. So, that's a little wet. Phone got a little wet. Everything got, I've got water pressure though. Yeah, I got water pressure. That's good. Water pressure's good. Alright, let's go hook up that red light. Meter's wet. Toolbox is full of water. It's alright though. Alright, let's go and hook up that red light. Alright, so pull this cover off. You should turn the electricity off anytime you're working with electricity. However, comma, I need electricity on so I know what wires to hook up. These, this is the wire. The ground common is still hooked up. I just need to hook up the power wire to this. So I'm going to put this on the ground, and I should have power on one of these. There we go. Got 120 volts on that one, 120 volts on that one. So I can pick either one of those to hook this up to. I should be able to put that in there. And my red light should come on. My red light is not coming on. There. 120 volts. 120 volts. A lot of volts on that one. I don't want a lot of volts. 120 volts. 120 volts. These legs are coming from my power, so those won't tell me anything. Unless my bulb's burned out. That's all I can think of. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Cody, why don't you go get some kind of strap nearby and put on that float so you don't have to climb up it every time. So Cody did. Maybe even a strap long enough where I can do it from down there. And maybe even with a weight on the end of it to pull it back down. See, I pay attention to what you guys are thinking. Although, I might drop some of this down in the tank. Because I know. Cody, why don't you get a taller ladder? Like the one you brought up to change that light bulb. Yeah, something like this. Well, my tank's half full now. I have the memory of a gnat. I lay a tool down. I forget I did it until I need to pick it up. Black wire is always a hot wire. I just thought I'd try it. Just to see. Alright. No power. Turn it on. Got power to that one. Power to that one. Power to that one. Power to all of them. Maybe the strap wasn't that great of an idea. At least it holds it up higher where I can get to it easier. Now, if the well is off, how do I have power to every single lug? That don't make no sense. Okay. This is riveting content. Riveting. Okay, pump is on. Pump is off. How in the world? Do I have power to every lug? And pump is off. I know the pump is off because there's no water coming out of that. Got water. It was nice if that was aimed right at my, it's going all the way down my boot. My boot's full of water. That's neat. Alright, so now it seems to work. I was afraid to hook it up like apparently it needed to be hooked up. Pull the float up, light goes off. Float down, light back on. The tank is halfway full. Pull the strap off. Lid back on. Let's put this red light back in. See if it comes on. Confirm our light bulb was burned out. Really don't like ladders. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. I'm a firefighter. I can handle ladders and fires. Yeah, LED bulbs burned out. Alright, let's run into town and get us a red bulb. Put this back together. Alright, so went to the hardware store and got a bulb. I wanted a red bulb. So they didn't have one. So I bought a red bulb and then got the red spray paint. Painted it. We'll see how that works. And again, not crazy about heights, but oh well. I didn't like that. So we'll do the spray paint. See if I can do this without getting paint all over my hands. two-handed job, but one hand's occupied. I don't want it to give off a lot of light. I just want it to give off a little bit of light and turn that red so I can see it when I need to see it. That seems to okay. So, like I said, I cut this and cut it to length to fit. Put a post in the ground. Take that stuff. This way, the person will know they're about to run over some stuff before they run it over. I should get her. We're done with this project. Now the fun of editing. So I had lots of technical difficulties filming today with raindrops and rain on the screen and rain in the mic and all that good stuff. Here's the final product. I've got the sewer connection right down there, and then the water valve right here in the ground covered, and then T-post in the ground to alert anyone that's about to run over water connections. So, and then we'll go up to the top and I'll show you what I did up there. So up here in the control box, this is the line going to the indicator light. Got the ground hooked up. It's connected to L1, L2. This is the one that the float goes into the tank, comes out of the tank, and goes in this one. So I got those hooked up. That's 240 volts going into there. And the LED light will handle 110 to 240 volts.
way up there. And my pump is not on, so the light is not lit up. When the pump comes on, that will light up. So it's all working as designed. And it's been a long day. I'm done with it. I'm happy. It's good. So thanks for watching this project. I appreciate it. It's been long and drawn out. Probably one of my longer ones. I didn't do much fast forwarding because there was just a lot going on with the wet on the screen and everything zooming in and moving around. It wouldn't have been fun. So anyway, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Bleep bleep in the comments what kind of stuff you want to watch. If you want to watch this stuff, car stuff, cabin stuff, horse stuff. Horse is right up the slope from me. So anyway, just let me know and in the comments. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Thank you.